Hey, welcome back. So now doing what to me seems to be kind of the most challenging in regards to, I've told you what I've done with the steps. I just built a kind of a false railing because kind of number one for safety, but also so that when I reinstall railing, I can use this as a reference point. Right now this is sitting at 36 inches, which is dead center between 34 and 38. I decided to just move it up a notch to an inch higher, just because the balusters that I have rectangular, and they're more ideal for when the stairs are cut out as opposed to this knee board, and so there's not a lot of room, and so I just want to raise it up a little bit. What's so challenging here is this floor, just like the rest of the house, is so far out of whack. You can see that this baseboard, not baluster, but banister plate or sill plate, however you want to call it, is slightly off of the OSB here, but as we move this direction, it's a little bit more than a half of an inch. And yet, despite the fact that the floor drops, this is still, in order for this plate to be level, would still have to come up another almost quarter inch. But despite that, I'm going to lower it because the issue that I run into is for me to shim up the floor all the way up to this, such that my hardwood is going to sit up here, then I'm going to run into a huge issue at all the doorways, predominantly this one here. This would be sitting on 5/8 of an inch of plywood on top of this, in which case I'd have to have a gargantuan transition to get down to the carpet. So what I decided I'm going to do is to actually lower this by a quarter of an inch and shim, tear all this off, shim, the whole floor out, make it level. It's going to be about a quarter inch up. I mean, I'm going to have to fill this more, but this whole thing is going to come down a quarter of an inch. I feel like it's not going to throw it too far off. And then meanwhile, I'm not sacrificing at all the doorway. So, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to start tearing all this off